Okay, what up ladies and gents, it's your favorite Asian robot right here, and we are going to begin now. Time to stream some TFD. Here we go. I was gonna do some Last Epoch, but I figured that some of you guys might want some TFD, so I said, oh, I've got a couple of things to do. May as well do some TFD, right? So let me turn everything on. Hey, Sir Tommy. Okay. All right. Everything seems fine. Now that the streams are all turned on, I guess we're ready to go. Hello, 3D artist. Okay. Good morning, Don Dalla. Lawbreaker, good to see you. How are you doing, my friend? Good, I would hope. Let me switch my timers around as well, because obviously this is TFD, so I'm going to switch to my TFD settings. There we go. I'm doing good. Can't really complain. Bit tired from my new workout regime, but I'm honestly alright. Genuinely should not complain. I'll get used to it in a little while. It is a little more intense, but I must drop weight.
Action to all personnel.
So I do what I have to do.
Intensifying. Conditions are unfavorable. Proceed with caution. Over.
Yeah, it's one of the usual minor updates. I mean, I'm sure you know, but we always have minor updates every Thursday, usually. Very rarely that we don't.
Time to end you.
I still love that I can fly from one ship to the other.
Here I go.
Hello, Shul.
Time to end you. Here I come. Can't escape.
Greetings, Foxarella. How are you?
We've detected signs of life inside a nearby RK receptor.
Okay. By the way, Foxy, how tall are you? For anyone that didn't attend the Last Epoch stream this morning, we have the Dwarf Club now. Anyone under 5'6" owes me a selfie. Hello, Cliff.
Prepare yourself.
No problem. Happy to help. I'm glad that it was possible to do so. Damn, you are just above You are just above the requirement for the Dwarf Club. Yep. Because I'm 5'6", so I am Lord of the Dwarf Club. That means Foxy doesn't owe me a selfie.
Here I go.
And also, how dare you be so tall, you longshanks. You'll never understand the pain of us short people. We'll have our vengeance one day. I'll bite your ankles, I will. But it was pretty funny this morning. It was a good time.
Can't escape.
Hey, Joe, how's it going?
Here I come.
Okay, sweet. What do you mean you can't wear flats or you'll fall down? How is that even possible? Best mobber has and always will be the same. Ines, Bunny, Freyna, all that.
I am the original.
Yeah, all of you tall folk towering over me. I will remember this grave injustice. I will remember this forever. Hey, Eddie. Where's Pattern Elias? Oh, there she is. Why did she spawn over there? I actually want to farm the Enlightened Mage setup, but I've been doing nothing but Sigma Sector these past few days. I can't anymore. It's making me go insane.
Here I come.
Oh my.
Kyle has and always will
Transport inbound.
hit
See you soon.
hard. A lot of people are surprised at it, but realistically, he's always hit hard. So you are opposite. You you have to wear heels or you'll fall down. Okay. Interesting. I accept your wisdom. Excuse you? You dare say all these 6-footers? I'm shorter than you. This kills the man. All right? All of y'all. Tall people. I will remember this. I swear vengeance upon you. I swear. You shall have vengeance.
This is Hound Action, reporting extreme concentrations of void energy within the operation zone.
You are not
All
short, Joe.
units, please
Don't
proceed
you
with
ever
discretion,
give me that,
but do not
okay?
exceed your
No.
limits.
You do not get to be part of our Dwarven club. Imagine being 6 foot and saying, I consider myself short. Nah. You long shanks. All of you. You know, that's it. Foxy's getting bullied too. How dare you be 5'7".
Here I come. Target.
No, what do you mean it's just a number? It's not just a number, okay? It is a number that is greater than my number. Therefore, it fills me with righteous vengeance. A lot of righteous vengeance.
Target. Prepare yourself.
all these tall people around. I'm gonna have to learn how to do Kyle's triple shoulder check now. You know.
Inside a vulgar structure.
Here I come.
Lol. Fair enough, Foxarella.
Can't escape.
But even so, all of you. All of you. My D&D class will now change to Dwarven Paladin, okay? And instead of smite evil, I've got smite tall people.
Time to end you.
Hello, So6. Unfortunately, now I have to smite Joe. I have to smite Joe first. So 6, it's in my YouTube shorts. Did you not check? It's a movement trick, man. Everybody needs to know this movement trick. Go to my YouTube channel, watch all my shorts. The short literally says, learn this movement trick. Go find it and you'll be good to go. This is why I always tell people you must watch my YouTube shorts, not just my videos. Damn this guy that moved. Yep, smite kneecaps as well. And unlike smite evil, I will get it as a special action that I can do anytime. Smite their kneecaps. All of them. All of them. My chosen weapon is going to be Warhammer. Thank you for the roses. Oh, we're a team. We're a team, all right. But let's just say that I need to... How you say? I need to standardize everybody. So, smite kneecaps. Smite kneecaps and smite shin. Special action. Unlimited number of times per turn. Does not count as an action. Oh crap, I restarted. I need to get some of my fellow dwarves in here now. Only then can I accept this.
Yes.
Oh, Arcane. What are you doing here?
Weakness.
Rare for you to be here.
It's because I woke up early.
I see. Double weakness.
Yep.
Hey, Ruby! Okay, great. Finally, somebody else in the dwarf club is back. Surrounded by tall people today. Okay, now this is done. Let's go do our actual testing for today. Where's Blair? Sorry, Foxy. You want to get in the short club? You have to like all the rest of my fellow dwarves. I will demand a selfie of you, and you have to show the heels because you said that's your thing, right? So now selfie in the heels, and I'll let you in the short club. But until then, for now, it's just me and Ruby hanging out. Yep. Short club. You tall people. Shh, shh. How dare you even speak among us? HP Notebook, how are you doing? You Longshanks. Yeah, I know, Sir Tommy. I know you're Asian. Do you know how that makes me feel? It's like, I will smite your kneecaps even harder than I smite anybody else's. You get double smited. Yeah, because he's supposed to be the same race, but then he betrayed me. So he gets double smited. Current status of the game? It's not great, but it is what it is, man. I mean, like, what you gonna do about it, you know? What you gonna do about it? All you can do is just accept it. All you can do is accept the pain. Accept it within your soul. Mo, it would not surprise me considering how many people purchase the Gooner stuff and spend more on the game. A lot of people do spend, so 100 million doesn't surprise me at all. I did a quick calculation the other day. 12,000 players spending just $200 per player, as an example. Nets the game 2 million already. Some of these people have spent 2, 3, 4, 5,000. So there you go. No problem, Ruby. By the way, your Dwarf Club, you also owe me a selfie. I'm still waiting for that, okay? All of you in Dwarf Club owe me one. The Longshanks, screw all of you. But yeah, no problem. Always happy to share and always happy to help. Let me just quickly pump up all these because I may as well. I got nothing better to do. Are the rest maximized? The rest are maximized. Okay. First, we're going to test a standard Blair, a standard Bloor, and then we'll test the more aggressive Bloor. No problem, Cujo. That's what I do. I'm here to help. Ghost, how's my day so far? My day is fine. It's just that everyone's taller than me, so I'm filled with righteous vengeance, rage, anger, and whatnot. But yes, my day is going fine. My Blair is plain. Listen, you gonna pay for my ultimate skin? Gonna pay for that ultimate bundle? Thanks, Track. Enjoy yourself, if you decide to. Now we're gonna record some results. Today I have testing to do. We're going to test Blair's farming speed with different external component combinations. Okay, and then we'll determine what is the best components for him. Because I have been... runtime comparison. Ah, here we are. There it is. That's what we want to see. Okay, the mission is Asylum. Okay. Nope. I refuse, Michael. I refuse to give him colors or anything else. I will only do what I am paid to do. Nothing else.
New subscriber detected.
Welcome, new subscriber. Welcome among us. Okay, let me see. Clear time. Two fire, two ascending. Okay. So let's begin. I mean, let those people do that, HP. Those people in the Discord are the ones addicted to the game. They'll never leave. They'll never play anything else. So it's all good. This is exactly what happened. Like I said, as much as I dislike saying it, this is exactly what happened with Dauntless. And if they choose to listen only to their Discord and Reddit community, then the game will simply die. Dauntless is shutting down this year, and there you go. So that is why I have, in so many streams, warned the fact that if they only listen to that, you know, they will suffer. Hey, thanks, Foxarella. Honorary short club right there. Okay, let's go. No problem, Sir Tommy. You go ahead and get to bed. Thank you for coming to hang out for the start, alright? Even if you do have long shanks. Off you get. Yep, just remember you also owe the selfie. Don't forget, it's the rule of the short club. Doesn't matter where you send it to me. Can be social media, Discord, whatever, since you're in the Discord club, but yeah. Short club always owes a selfie.
Perfectly done. I'm good.
I'm good.
Feel the heat?
I'm sure you will be, Sir Tommy.
Burn, baby, burn.
All ye longshanks will be converted to servitors. Birded, I tell you. Birded! Night, buddy. Sleep well.
Baby, burn. Flame on. Done. Watch the floor. Prepping time. Perfectly done. Good.
No.
Feel the heat?
There won't be an ultimate in the May update. Ultimates are usually once per season, but honestly, I feel that they should skip some ultimates and just focus on content. That's what they need to do right now.
I love it. Flame on.
Descendants, weapons, these are nothing but toys anyway. The only thing anyone should focus on in this game is content, content, content. If they don't have that, then good luck to them.
Prepping time.
LOL. HP notebook. Well, that's usually the excuses that communities give.
Prepping time. Feel the heat?
They always said people will be back each season, but last season we got 21,000 players. They dropped off straight away because the story content only keeps them for so long. And that's usually the fallacy that people go by. But as long as they're able to sustain, it's fine. I just hope the devs recognize and understand their mistakes. Hello, Jack.
Flame on. Prepping time.
Yes, it needs to be playable content. I agree with you. 5 more sets of external components doesn't exactly count as content. What components are you testing? Watch and you'll see. Pay very close attention.
How was that? Burn, baby, burn.
For now, I'm testing a defensive set to establish a baseline. Then later on, we'll test 2 offensive sets, Firebrand and, of course, Slayer.
Good.
And we'll see which one gives the best kill times for Blair.
Loading.
Okay. Carrying on. Hello, Shadow Reaper. That's for you, Jerbear. Currently, we're just testing the defensive set, which means it has no extra offensive potential. Later, we will check a full-on offensive set. No, they cannot, Eddie. Or they should not. I'm pretty sure that's a bug. But if you can capture a screenshot of it, I would say ask in the official Discord. As much of a cesspool as it is, devs should be alerted about bugs. You're theoretically not supposed to be able to get that. And if you can get evidence of it actually happening, Eddie, maybe you can put it on video or something, send it to me. If you can send me video evidence, it doesn't matter if it's on social media, it could be like a short potato video, I'll go test it. But it's not supposed to happen.
Watch the floor. Good.
Nobody ever really goes to outposts, so who knows?
I love it.
The only other explanation is the event. But I don't think the event is to do with that.
I like them well done. How was that?
It will not fix anything, HP Notebook. You know that already. Don't hope. The devs themselves have to be the first ones to recognize the problem and focus on it. It's their choice. Season 3 will only fix things if they understand that what people are here for is content, nothing else. And that's what we're lacking the most.
I love it.
The only worry is that the person could be... Oh, okay, yeah, it could be new beginner guide rewards. Yeah, could be. I did forget that those were introduced. Yes, 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 correct. Could be the case. See if you can replicate it again, Eddie. If you can't, then it's probably the beginner guide rewards. Totally forgot about that, so it's probably not a bug. Thanks for reminding me that those exist, Lou.
I like them well done. Feel the heat?
Sure, Mo. Hey, John. How's it going?
Good. I bet you're feeling the heat. It's cooking time. Yeah. Prepping time. Good. Ah! Phone up. Shields are dead. Ah! Ha, ha, ha! It's done. Ah!
No problem, Jono. You go ahead and do what you need to do. Okay, 345, which is more sensible. Okay, grand again. Excuse me. No, I may not have a dinner stream tomorrow because I am focusing on weight reduction right now. So I will see. But I'm probably not gonna have a dinner stream tomorrow. Especially with my new workout regime this week, so yeah. I may have to skip the dinner stream tomorrow, as much as I hate it. But no, I'm actually going to get wonton mee for dinner one of these days, since Sir Tommy misses it. But yeah, tomorrow, probably no dinner stream.
Cooking time! Looks like we're done. Feel the heat? How was that? Looks like we're done. Bet you're feeling the heat.
Nope. No idea what that is. I don't play anything that I'm not sponsored to play.
Killer!
So, if you want me to play it, well, you either get the devs to sponsor me or you can do it yourself. But my hourly rate is not cheap, so. In general, I have zero interest in non-live service games.
Feeling the heat?
And if it's non-live service, then I need a sponsorship to play. That's how I feed my family. So yeah, that's important to me because people usually don't ever tune in for single player or games like that.
Flame on!
And if it's not like the most famous game ever, most people don't even bother tuning in. Sometimes they'll tune into single player for 15 minutes just to decide whether they want to buy it for themselves. Then they never come back to chat. So yeah, I don't ever touch single player ever. But I welcome sponsorships, and if anyone wants to make me play something, all you gotta do is literally just pay my hourly rate and I'll do it. But like I said, I'm expensive. So if you can afford it, sure. I'll play whatever you want. You pay my price, I'll play anything.
Bon appetit!
That just helps me not worry about viewership, and even if I get only one guy watching, which is the person who paid for it, then I'm good.
How was that?
Yeah, nah, not my thing. Like I said, I'll only do it if I'm paid. And Lou, any ultimate weapon or descendant that I like none of them in this game.
Killer!
New subscriber detected.
People often find it funny, but I derive zero enjoyment or pleasure from any of these descendants. I hate saying it, but pretty much everything is the same to me.
Watch the floor!
All I'm here to do is my job and make builds. That's it. So all I care about is it strong or is it weak? And in terms of weak, there are so many unused weapons in this game that it's ridiculous. I would like to see them all have their purpose and use, or at least they should all get their heyday. Kind of like, you know how the last dagger got buffed into like one of the most recognizable weapons, like kind of like that. I feel that everything deserves some strength. The Albion cavalry gun got a buff too, but I feel like it's now been overshadowed a little bit. I would like to see it get a buff again. Hey Lewis, how's it going? Heck, I would like to see the Enduring Legacy also get a buff, because it went from the most used weapon to like, now it's just a speed stick. So yeah, for me, I want to see more of the lesser used weapons become better and become more utilized. That's what I'm realistically hoping for right now.
Perfectly done!
I never even looked at Truly Deadly Arson. Couldn't even be bothered farming it. That's kind of thing. These weapons are toys, and unless they give me a reason to farm them, farming them is a pain. I don't even want to try them out.
I like them well done!
What other game am I looking forward to playing? Keep an eye on stream and you'll see what I play. That's all. I don't reveal anything.
Burn, baby, burn!
I want you to watch with your own 2 eyes and see what I play.
It's cooking time! I love it! Bet you're feeling the heat! Perfectly done! I love it!
Well, essentially, yeah. Essentially, you grind weapon cores, you grind activators, you grind this, grind that. Sure, you can optimize your play, but now the problem is you optimize your play and you play to the best and highest extent. There's now a dedicated fear of nerfs. Same thing that killed Helldivers 2. Because you find a new optimal toy to get through things quickly, and then the devs may say, oh, but this is not in line with our baseline.
Well done!
So I think that also sets a very negative precedent, which is exactly what I was worried about the first time they decided to do that in S-Nerf. Because I said, and you know, y'all can go back and look if you want, but when the time of the S-Nerf came and I took a poll and there were people saying, yeah, it's good, it'll help balance the game. So sure, I did say that it should balance the game, but will it increase the player base? It did not, did it? Which proves that the ideology itself was a failure. And people are going to give excuses like, oh, it's seasonal, blah, 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 blah. No. If the update was something people wanted, people would come back and play because of the update. They're not going to wait for the next bit of content to come back and play. And even if they do come back and play, they might get further disappointed by the fact that you bothered to do a balancing update about that instead of bringing out the next bit of content.
How was that?
HD2 is, as far as I remember, let me just do a quick check before I make the statement. Oh yeah, it's garbage now. A lot of updates, are you kidding me? Its player base is at the lowest it's ever been. It was good when it got that major update, but I'm pretty sure all its updates have been flops.
Killer!
Because there's no content in that game, the one. That's the problem. Doesn't matter how many billions of updates they get. There's no content. You can't make builds. You can't excite people. Other than doing some funny content here and there, you know. But how many times can you show off like a funny random bug of you flying through the air and murdering and a Tom Strider? At some point, everybody's seen it all. So it's very hard to make dedicated content and keep up with it. Kind of like this, like at least here I can make builds constantly if I wanted to. But dedicated content is what actually keeps content creators in business. Therefore, it allows us to stay afloat and keep the game afloat. But when you can't do that, then weariness, exhaustion, boredom sets in, and most content creators will also have to move to greener pastures. That's why the most successful games are the ones where content creators can literally make an endless amount of videos.
How was that?
So yeah, the fear and the wariness of people is very real. And I believe that that is the one thing that holds us back tremendously. Okay, so on average, we have about 244 clear time. Noted. They shortened the amount of in-game currency you could farm for. Lol. You used to be able to farm everything dedicated. Well, it just goes to show what it is. Fair enough. Understandably weak. That is truly a disappointment. Okay, we're going to swap sets now. We're going to use the full firebrand set. Let's begin. Okay, full firebrand set test. Same arcade tuning. Same everything. Set 2. yeah, their player count is pretty much in the toilet. I mean, it might jump up after a major update or whatever, but I feel that they will eventually fall into the Space Marine 2 Dark Tide space, where it's gonna be just when there's an update, people come back, they play for a little while, kind of like with this game, then people go away again, which is the seasonal thing. But seasonal attribution, but that sort of seasonal effect is not really what you want for a game that's like this, that's like a larger sort of game. So it can be difficult. It can genuinely be difficult. Fingers crossed that they actually get shit right, though. Hello, Lord Rain. I will admit that HD2 did well for a while after their so-called comeback update, but I think a lot of that has fizzled out. And a lot of that was also Sony trying to push the game as much as possible. But I think people have sort of copped on. Their little Killzone collab, which is all authorized by Sony anyway, they got very, very greedy for their corporate masters. And basically, they've milked this thing into the dirt.
Super chat received.
So, that's how it is.
Well done.
And it's always disappointing when a game goes like that.
It's cooking time. I love it.
And thank you for the super chat. Okay, that was lovely. I will thank you properly in a second, because I'm trying to do this run as reasonably quickly as I can so that we get accurate results. So my apologies for not giving a proper thank you. I will in just a moment.
Perfectly done. That's enough.
Please forgive me while I test.
I'll torch it all. Flame on. Looks like we're done.
If you're expecting him to be a farmer, no, but he can do some funky stuff with bossing. I do want to try him out with the new Enlightened Mage set. I feel like it might push his bossing capabilities up even further. That's what I'm looking forward to most.
I'll torch it all.
But I haven't farmed a good Enlightened Mage set yet. I was farming the Plague and Firebrand first, which I just did, so... Now I'm testing out Firebrand with Blair versus Slayer set, just to see if anything good was really added.
Damn. Flame on. I like them well done. Yeah, knock yourself out. Retrieval. Feel the heat? I love it. How was that? I'll torch it all. Ah! And voila!
Okay, Firebrand set. $3.58 for the first one. Okay.
New super chat received.
Let me thank people properly now. Thank you, Lewis. And Ruby. Did you seriously just say supporting the manlet? LOL, damn it! Okay, you know what? I deserve that. But thank you very much, alright? You know what? Just for that, though. Just for that, though. Now you owe me double selfies, okay? You're as short as I am, so don't you dare. Oh, God. Oh, God. The pain. Yeah, I am now filled with even more vengeance than before. I thought earlier was my limit. No, my limit has now increased because of you. Oh my God. Thanks for supporting my short stature. I will never forgive this grave injustice, alright? This dishonor upon my entire family and my entire bloodline. I will remember this for eternity, and my descendants too shall take up this quest of vengeance. Just so you know, I've added a new feat to my D&D character sheet. Favorite enemy, Ruby. I get a +1 to hit bonus when I attempt to strike you. That's okay. I appreciate it regardless. All in good humor. But remember, now you owe me 2 selfies. My rage will not be quelled so easily. Thank you, though. Appreciate the support. Alright. Appreciate the support from the fellow Short Club member.
I bet you're feeling the heat.
You saw the opportunity and took it. That's all I know. And I will not soon forget this.
I like them well done.
I have never farmed the anode ion particles, mostly because I'm pretty sure one of the places delivers them, like one of the 400%. Does have a huge bunch sitting around. I think I only farmed them once in the preseason when they were a real pain in the ass to farm. Now I don't think so. Now I think there's like other ways to go with it. That you did, friendo. That you did. You took it and you ran the hell with it. And I will forever remember this injustice.
Flame on. Good. Let's kill her. It's cooking. I left the guard.
By the power of the lawnmower, I have the power.
I finally got the mod.
Which one?
That's a nice bird.
Oh, you finally have the lawnmower. Good job.
Done.
You can now mow the lawn.
You know, I have terrible luck.
That's because you don't have loot filters in this game.
No.
Loot filters give you better luck.
Good.
I had all the crap I don't want to see.
Yeah.
How was that? Yeah.
Or, well, it could also be because you're tall, Arcane.
Drew, don't you bring me into this.
I'm bringing everybody into this. Everybody now. There's no mercy for anyone. Smite kneecaps. Okay. My new best
Here.
Transcendent module. tell you, if they ever make me a character, that's my Transcendent module, smite kneecaps.
I was short my entire childhood. I will not go back.
Hey, Mike. You don't have to go back. Just have to accept it. Accept that I will smite kneecaps.
Cap guard.
Doing alright, just doing some testing. Relaxing. Smiting kneecaps.
Bet you're feeling the heat.
I'm using MP Collector.
Flame on.
Nah. You can check my Blair build. You can just fast forward to the module section you want to see what I'm using. But yeah, no, I'm not. Unneeded. Blair restores his own MP. This is your second
I
skill.
mean, fair.
Oh yeah, Lewis? Under 5'6" or what?
That's a nice one.
Short club is 5'6" or less.
How was that? Shields are dead.
Yeah, enjoy. It was a fun build.
That's enough.
Oh,
I like them well done.
Low.
5-4.
Watch the floor.
5'4"? Okay, you're welcome in. Welcome, Dwarven King. A fellow dwarf. You're one of us, mate. Stun and slow. No. Mine applies armor shred, frailty, cripple straight away. Stun and slow. No way, man. Instant armor shred, cripple, frailty, 90% slow, unable to cast spells.
Unable to cast spells.
Unable to cast spells from the pain of your kneecaps getting absolutely smooshed. Thanks, Foxarella. You two still owe me the selfie, though. All you short club members, don't forget. All of ya. All of ya. I tell you, apply slow and stun is too basic, you know? What am I, some challenge rating 2 mob? No.
Good.
I'm the king of the dwarves, so as soon as I smite, your armor goes kaput, silence, everything.
I'll torch it all.
Also, anyone who is taller than 6'5" immediately gets executed.
I like them well done. How was that? That's enough.
It's okay. We've just discovered that many of you are long shanks, and many of us are also short club. So, banding together with the rest of the short club. It would be so funny though. Like, I swear, one day some game company makes me a partner and then runs with this, just adds me into the game as the angriest like short person ever.
I'll torch it all.
Players who, if they like, imagine the game as a height slider and your character just happens to have a max height slider, you just instantly die to this one boss.
Oh god.
It would be like a funny ass gimmicky fight.
Watch the floor. Good.
Nah, you're 5'7", you're one of us, Foxy. You do not fall in the middle. You're just one of us. Accept it. It's part of your soul now.
Looks like we're done.
I don't know, but I think Lawbreaker is 6'5", so unfortunately he's just within range to suddenly get executed by the boss. in the middle of the raid just insta-gibbed. And it'll be the most unfair mechanic. People are gonna like table flip over it. My character's over 6'5" and just dies. Rude. Okay, Ziggy's part of the short club as well. Welcome, Amogus.
I'll be right back.
Take your time. Yeah, Longshanks. $4.16. I don't play single player games. Baron? Now see, Baron is in the middle, unfortunately, Foxy, because he's like 5'11". Lol, Ziggy. It's okay. You may join us in the rage. Here. Baron is no longer alone. Nah, anybody above us is all Longshanks anyway. So, that's that. Hey, Esteban. Okay, again. Yep. That's how it is.
How was that? Ah-ha! I left my guard down. Yeah-ha! Perfectly done. That's a nice burn.
Nope. You dare wish you were shorter? That's going in the Book of Grudges, Mike. Nah. I'm just, right now, I'm just trying to see which components give Blair the best bang for his buck.
It's cooking time. I'm good. I'll torch it all. Perfectly done. Burn, baby, burn. It's cooking time. Ah, ha, ha, ha. like them well done. Feel the heat? Looks like we're done.
Nay, I haven't. I haven't done any of the Descendant stories. I have zero interest in them. I will at some later point, but, you know, right now it's like, interest zero.
Taste is gonna be killer. I like them well done. Perfectly done.
I'm mostly here to test content for you guys. So storyline, I'm not too worried on.
That's enough.
Yep. Of course I do. No reason to change that. Unless there's some important reason why the build should be changed.
What's the
Fair enough, Foxarella. I'll take note that I'm not missing anything.
That's a nice word.
I still haven't even done Freyna's story. I should at some point, but But yeah, my Malevolent build with Serena is still the same. No change, because there's no need to change.
Bet you're feeling the heat. All right, enjoy your meal. How was that? It's done. Ah! Ah! Damn! I love it! Taste is gonna be killer. Oh, damn it. Perfectly done. Prepping time. Shields are down.
Emil Thorne, this is not an air dodge, it's a movement technique. I'm always surprised that so many people don't know the movement technique. You must be new to the game. Check my YouTube shorts. I will link you right now, but in future, always check my YouTube shorts because it's quite important. The YouTube shorts usually contain little tips, tricks, and things like that, so this is what you are looking for. Everybody should know this trick. Anyone who's not using it is a complete noob. So always know this trick because it will help you. I promise you that much. Okay, I'm not seeing a dedicated increase. That's fine. Okay, now we're gonna copy paste this here. Set 3. Slayer set full. Okay, we're now gonna go to town, swap to this Slayer set, and we'll do it again. Dighton, don't know who told you that, but no, you don't have to spend any money for mods and things. Only the skins you have to pay for if you want. But that's like every other game out there. You can farm everything else in the game. So, don't know who flamed it for that, but I think you've got the wrong idea about the game. And, in which case, I would suggest checking accurate sources. Pay for mods. Lol. That's the dumbest thing I ever heard, and I've literally played this game since launch. Word of advice, Mr. Dighton, please do not trust random information you see on the internet. Most people do not fact check and they're not professionals. As a professional content creator, take note that for us at least, we have to know the facts before publishing information. Some people say journalism's dead, but quite frankly, it's just the game outlets and of course morons on the internet who do clickbait, which we don't do here. And for everyone on my YouTube, sorry, we just had some guy on TikTok asking, you know, you guys spend money on mods. I'm like, lol, people still believe that crap about this game. Jesus. Trustworthy sources of information, ladies and gents. If you do not know them, best not to comment. It has some similarities to Warframe, but it is its own game. The drop rates have not been nerfed at all, Ziggy. It's just your RNG luck being bad. Everybody has bad RNG luck at some point. That's why you have to do, like, if you're gonna farm catalysts, you have to do it en masse. There is no change to drop rates, dude. Yep. Basically, sometimes your RNG is crap. That's how probability works. You should know that. Unless you're horrendous at math, in which case I will judge you horrendously, Ziggy. Probability is one of the easiest things to understand and memorize. Well, that's why it's called RNG, random. Random number generator. Because don't forget, it's a machine rolling your dice. It's not like you have a special throw technique to get a natural 20, right? Some people always get more, some people always get less. That's usually how it goes. Whether it's more or less is just your luck on that day. Again, that's how probability works.
It's cooking time.
It's most of the time bad luck. Even if, okay. In terms of probability, you could be unlucky for like 10 days in a row, and the probability still wouldn't change. It's just you had bad luck 10 days in a row. Like I said, guys, this is how probability works. Anybody who has passed basic mathematics should understand this. Probability is a thing. Hence why a random number generator, a random number being generated, will always be random. Probabilities only indicate the percentage chance of getting the number every time you roll. But your personal luck, and this is something that I guess a lot of people struggle to wrap their heads around, but it's literally something you have to understand. Your personal luck, maybe I understand it more because Asian, Mahjong and all that, but your personal luck will deviate day to day. Like today you could be very lucky, today could be your lucky day. I had one instance, I think it was on stream, we were messing around and per crab never got a single catalyst blueprint on that day, and I went in just to showcase a boss kill to a couple of people, and I got a catalyst drop on every single one. If we went by probabilities and we use that day as measurement day, then I have a 100% drop rate, which means that what, I've got streamer luck. But then just the other day when I was farming for catalysts, it took me 2 hours to farm even 18 blueprints, and I opened up over 80 amorphous. That is not exactly a 20% drop rate. Yep. Anyone that says that, I tell you, Shul, like, you don't understand probability, I'm like, oh god, how do these people live and do math? How do you do taxes? How do you even, like, survive, you know, in life with the inability to do math? It's nutty. Mathematics is extremely important to existence. You can't do, and I consider all this basic math. You can't do basic math, your life is going to be a lot harder than it needs to be. Because people can take advantage of that asymmetry of information. Just like how people always use the, you know, remember in the old days, nobility would always take advantage of the peasants because the peasants were illiterate? Kind of the same thing, except now it's with financial market. That's why people call a lot of bankers banksters, bank gangsters, because they always had asymmetry of information. Farming Blair for the past 2 days and not a single piece. Rough. That does suck, Emil. I was lucky enough to get mine within like 2 hours. Yes, indeed, Ruby. Hello, Techno Turtle. Kilo. Hey, Thanos. Welcome back, Jono. Hi, Brandon. Thankfully, going bankrupt here is not a problem. At least.
I bet you're feeling the heat. It's cooking time. That's enough. How was that? That's a nice burn. Watch the floor. Looks like we're done. I bet you're feeling the heat. Ah-ha! Perfect. Piss me off. Yeah! That's enough. Burn, baby, burn! Here! Shield protect. Ha!
Just farm him. Don't buy him. You'll regret it if you buy him.
Ha!
I always tell people, never buy anything. RNG might be bad, but you have to keep at it. My rule of doing things, and you always have to have rules. Funny thing about luck, everybody needs to use certain rules to improve their luck. For example, my special rule is that I will use the the advanced shape stabilizer on the first one. Then the second one I won't use it, whether I get it or not. Because I never get it when I use the advanced shape stabilizer on the first one. Very rare if I do. So I'll use it on the first one, then I don't get it, okay. Then the second one, I will either use the normal shape stabilizer or I just won't use a stabilizer at all. Then I check the results. Once again, if I don't get it, then I repeat the process, and that's how it works well for me. So I always purchase the advanced shape stabilizer each time.
Looks like we're done. Perfect time. Shield protect. Ah-ha! Perfect time.
Whee!
How was that?
Hey Austin, no problem. Nothing wrong with being late. Yeah, some people had good luck and farmed him fast, some people did not. This is how it goes. Okay, 357. Not seeing a very drastic difference in clear time. Today's update is nothing, it's just a minor update. They just fixed some bugs, that's all. Nothing important. If it was important, I would have put up a video, but I checked the update and I realized, it doesn't need a video. Because I always check each update to see whether or not I need to do a video for it. I checked today, 100% did not need to.
I'll torch it all.
Bruh, Kilo, if anyone needs advice on how to use an advanced shape stabilizer and they don't get how it works, I would very much worry about them.
I let my guard down.
Yeah, I still count that as minor Lord spawn. Sorry, Thanos. So, genuinely, that was literally all that was in the update. If I did a video, it'd be like 1 minute. So I decided not to do it. Pointless.
Killer!
It helps a little bit with Venom Synthesis-based builds, I guess. Because you don't have to stay on the ground, but eh. Lol, Foxy, you were sick and meds kicked in mid-grind. You know what we call that? Weakness.
Feel the heat? That's a nice burn!
Although, it does make me at least keen to try out Viesa. Just to see what'll happen. Yeah. Not everybody will have the same luck, unfortunately, so... I know that for some of us it was really short, but for some of us it was pretty long. A lot of people are asking about Viesa, but I will build her up separately when I find a good reactor for her. Because now I want a cooldown based reactor with crit. I mean, I do feel that there's some potential.
Flame on! Retrieval.
But right now I don't feel like it. Yes, I am.
Damn! How was that? Burn, baby, burn! I left the garden. Watch the floor!
Hello, Mellas. Hello, Neo.
Looks like we're done. I'll torch it all!
Honestly, using it on 10% is fine though.
How was that?
Because if you're using the advanced shape stabilizer, you're still inverting the probabilities. You need to do that, no matter what.
I like them well done!
Well, Corey, it's because there's been an update. So of course, Blair is updated. A lot of things change when you don't play a game.
Looks like we're done. I love it! Flame on! Reload. I love it!
Usually the issue is clear time. That's the only reason I even bother doing these tests. I get you, Kilo, but like I said, I'll say it again. Anyone who doesn't know how to already use a stabilizer immediately, they're wasting time. If they do not understand a stabilizer just by seeing it, yeah, no. I don't think they'll even be able to follow my teachings. There are some things where you cannot help a person. Yeah, I know. That's why I said a lot of things change when you don't play a game. That's why there's always updates. So, always check games. If you haven't played for a few months, of course, nothing will be the same as what you remember. Makes sense, right? I know you didn't say it was bad. I'm just reminding you all that things change. That's how things work. You should correct that statement, Ziggy. professional creators' builds are not finished yet. The garbage ones have him day one and will immediately tell you that this is the best build. 110%.
That's a nice burn.
Yeah, I would take a lot of offense if I was ever lumped in with those people.
I'll torch it all. I like them well done.
Aw, damn it. Used the wrong thing.
Loading.
Pretty much Blair, Viessa, a lot of them suffer from the same issues, even Keelin. Because the issue is that, unlike Bunny or other characters where you don't have to think, like Freyna in S, where the effect spreads on its own, Blair and the rest have to literally, like, ensure their effect is hitting. Hence the problem. So this is what creates the difference in most cases. Haley does not suffer from that. All you have to do as Haley is literally just go into special defense mission. No. You should ask that question in the official Discord, Piyush. You know I don't care about leaderboards. I mean, I've told you that multiple times, so just go ask in the official Discord, dude. I'm pretty sure the devs will have a direct answer for you. Anything leaderboard related, I turn my brain off.
How was that?
Yeah, you don't ever level up Haley yourself. Just go straight into the special operations, let other people level you up. Of course, please contribute to the battle in a meaningful way. Now, I don't mind if people want to go for it, HP, it's just that we don't, so just like we ask them to respect that we don't care about leaderboards, same thing though, we have to respect that other people will care about leaderboards. So while I do not answer questions related to leaderboards, nor do I care, at the same time, we should also respect the fact that they do go for leaderboards because they want to. Everyone can play their own way. Remember, respect goes both ways, friend. Can't expect them to respect us if we don't respect them. So, on a personal level, yes, I don't care for leaderboards, but if people want to do so, they should be able to do so. Hence why I say just go to official Discord, because that's most likely where you will be able to get information that you want about it. Because as far as I know, that's where most people are concerned about it, so they should know. Who do I enjoy playing the most? I'll be really honest with you, Neo. I enjoy playing nobody. I've tried to explain this multiple times to people, but I do not derive enjoyment from the games that I play. Because what I do is work. I'm just doing this as a professional. So, that's it. I derive no joy or enjoyment or entertainment from this. I do this for work. So I just do content or do testing to understand things better so that I can just present my findings and information to my audience, and that's about it. That's pretty much what I do. So in any game that I play, it's not like, you know, I mean, of course, there are thrilling moments of the game itself, but on a personal level, I just treat everything professionally, and I take a lot of emotions out of the equation, because sometimes emotions will skew your judgment. No good. What do I do for enjoyment? I choose never to reveal that, Neo. Maybe one day, if you're a true friend, you'll know. But otherwise, I refuse to reveal that. Well, Mr. Aaron, that's just how it is. In case you did not know, humans are allowed to have a unique perspective to what they do. Not everybody has to conform to your way of thinking or your narrow view of the world, but considering your username, it would appear that you have a very narrow view of the world. Unlike Neo, who might be young but is able to understand, you seem very close-minded.
Looks like we're done.
Oh, no worries at all, Neo. I always answer honestly. Doesn't affect me or in any way. Like, the honest answer is just that I only tell my friends what I like to do. Nah, just focus on TikTok. You know how they are. Try to answer one guy and some guy will jump in as if he has a right to even speak to you. But that's just how people are. I test based on my own methodologies, Alyssa.
Looks like we're done. Perfectly done.
I have my way of testing and you have yours. Didn't I mention last time, though, that you shouldn't backseat? I remember telling you this the last time. I asked kindly that you respected that, and yet here you are again, unable to respect that, wanting to backseat and wanting to have things done in accordance with what you deem correct. This is not the way, Alyssa. I mean, you're welcome to your beliefs and your mindset, but look, I'm gonna ask you politely, do not return here again. Especially if you want a backseat, okay?
Watch the floor.
Oh, I'm just testing which set for me gives the best clear time. I'm using the exact same build I posted up with the exact same loadout, no difference. The only thing that... No, I'm just testing which external component set. Like, the Blair build is exactly the same. There's no difference in the Blair build that I posted for you guys. And what I'm doing now is I'm just seeing which external component set offers me, based on its abilities, the best bang for my buck.
Feel the heat? Yeah. Taste is gonna be killer.
So, on just an average play through, just doing what I do, comparing apples to apples, all under the same conditions, I'm just seeing which one would actually help me clear this with the least difficulty.
How was that?
Oh, good, it died. Alright. And this would be 343. Okay. His 2 does give him a nice speed boost. Basically, Slayer set is still faster. The Firebrand set, due to the lowered movement speed and the fact that resistance doesn't actually contribute to much of an increase in damage, although Slayer set will cut into your survival, it depends on what I choose to do, Ruby. If I block them or hide them from my channel, they can never access it again. Usually I don't do that unless it's a very serious offense. So what I will normally do is I will just give them a 24-hour timeout, explain the ruling and the issue, and then I show them the door. But in those cases, it's usually I don't have bad blood with the person, just that we may have disagreements in mentality, style, and things like that. So listen, Zelg, if you keep up with that strong-minded mentality, again, I'm doing my job in testing for other people. If you want to talk like that, you do realize that I will show you the door as well. I hope I wouldn't have to, but if people want particular information, Zelg, please be respectful of that. If you cannot be respectful, do not hang out in my chat. Alright? I will say it again. I would hate to show you the door. All right? But if you choose to be disrespectful or you want to just mouth off, I will happily throw you out. Don't do it. Okay? Fair warning. Fallen hope? No, not really. But yeah, basically if I really do perma-ban somebody, that's if it's like really, really serious and I think that, okay, this person will never, you know, will never fit in or they've committed a heavy offense, then it's an immediate toss out. Hey Rosie, how's it going? But most of the time I don't do that because it's unnecessary. I just 24-hour and I explain the issue. I say, look, go elsewhere, don't disturb me and don't disturb what I'm doing. All right. But yeah, this is the same Blair build that I showed you guys, you know. Listen, again, I'll say again, Zelk, you do what you want to do, but if you speak in a disrespectful manner in any way, shape, or form, I will throw you out. Okay? I don't care what your perspective is. I don't care what your opinion is. All it takes is one bit of disrespect, all right? Or for you to mouth off in one way, and it doesn't matter how valid your points are, you will be thrown out of here. Have I made myself clear, Zelk? If I have not made myself clear, then say so, because I will say it again. This is your last warning. I don't care what you have to say. Just don't be disrespectful. All right? Whatever you believe, whatever you've done, but don't ever be disrespectful, okay? If you cannot understand that, the next time will be the last time I'll allow you to speak. Okay? I hope I'm clear on that. I do not want to throw you out. But if you cannot be a normal part of chat, all right, then just like the others, you would simply be thrown out, and then you have no place to hang out. Plain and simple. Okay? Last warning. Thursdays can be tough. Well, Anonymous, some people simply need lessons. That's how it is. And either way, most streamers don't appreciate people backseating or trying to comment when they're trying to do something. I like to do my work in peace. If people want to comment or randomly talk, then they get a lecture, plain and simple. So if you love my videos, welcome to the live streams, but understand that lives are very different. There are rules to be respected, and everyone needs to respect those rules. Anyone that cannot respect the rules, I show them the door straight away. Doesn't matter how much they watch, they are not welcome here. To be honest, I value only the people that can respect my ways and can respect our community. If you cannot, then, you know, we just throw people out. Simple. Because as much as, you know, I enjoy the company of my chat, we have our ways, we have our rules, and everybody abides by them, must obey them. And if you're not here for the lectures and the speeches, then we throw you out as well. Simple. Because you take the whole package. You don't get to pick and choose when you're here. So walk into it, respect it, and learn. Okay, so anyway, basically, if we're looking at time differentials, with the exact same Blair build I posted, no difference in the build. We have not changed a single thing about arcade tuning, anything else. And assuming that we utilize this inversion reinforcer without changing it. Now, all tests were conducted with the exact same inversion reinforcer. We did not use like maximum movement speed, inversion reinforcer, anything like that. We didn't. So we just compared time based only on that. And if you were to use my standard defensive set, you would get roughly 20, you'd be approximately 10 to 20 seconds slower than if you were to use a Slayer set. The main difference being that you have you save a few seconds with the Slayer set, but only because you kill the elites and the bosses a little bit faster in exchange for survival. So if roughly 10 to 20 seconds doesn't bother you, then you're fine. However, for anyone that wanted to use the new firebrand set for Blair, the loss of 5% movement speed has such an impact on Blair that it is actually slower than a standard defensive set. So tested under the exact same conditions, on average, you are 2 seconds now. It's a very small differential, but you are literally 2 seconds slower than a defensive set, than a standard defensive survival set. So if you really need those extra 10, 20 seconds, you can just shove on a full Slayer set and off you go. But otherwise, you can use the defensive set, and the difference is about 15 to 16 seconds, and that's about it. You're not going to see a vast amount of difference, assuming, of course,
A new member has arrived.
the same standardized loadout across the board, no differences and all that. Welcome to the Weird Bots, Charles. Welcome among us. So, for anyone, the only reason I did this test was because people kept asking me about the firebrand set, but this negative movement speed modifier is a heavy burden, and once you go full 4 set, it's just absolutely not worth it. So, yeah, Slayer set, in terms of comparison to firebrand, at least, the negative movement speed hurts it a lot, and you're not actually getting any extra power. So that's one of the things we got to take into account. Thanks, BB. I'm glad that my hair looks good. Okay, appreciate that. Yep, just more work for poor Jono. No promotion, unfortunately. But fingers crossed for him, eh? Now, onward we go. Now with Keelin, I want to see, do I have time to do it? I think I do actually have time to do it. I might go mess. I might actually go mess for fun. Oh, but I can't do that one. So, okay, never mind. That's fine. Okay.
Yeah. I am being summoned by someone, so I will have to go for now.
Okay. No worries. Off you go. Bye.
Bye. Catch you later.
Catch you later. Do I have a full plague set to work with? I think I do. Not ideal stats, but it should work with Keelin. Okay, I do have a full plague set. I would lose out on firearms, but I do gain more toxic power. Okay. No, you guys don't work for free, but yeah, that was Arcane. He's been here the whole time. He's just been chilling in the background, doing his thing. No problem. Happy to deliver the content that people enjoy, Anonymous. Okay. Let's just keep the circumstances the same. With a 2-set hunter. Don't exactly need this. Can I just swap this for Ascending for no reason? I think I can. It cost me a little bit of hit points, but it would give me skill cost. Not really, Neoma. Every character, I think, is something you just have to understand. And once you understand it, they're all roughly the same. That being said, I haven't tried every single character because I don't like the way Luna plays, and I don't like the way that Jaber plays. So I guess from that perspective, they could be considered so-called more complex. And maybe that's why I don't like them. But I haven't been enthused to play them. And Luna's whole little mini-game thing, not really my style. So yeah, I guess in that sense, Luna could probably be considered more complex. But I do have to say that I have not played her beyond the time that I got into level 40. That is probably what I'm going to do, Danny. Now that I'm done with my Blair test, I will do that.
This is your ring. You can't run away. Too slow. You can't escape.
You know, that's something I've always found funny. A lot of people always ask me, you know, how does Glay work? And I'm thinking to myself, but she is simple. Just sacrifice hit points to, you know, you sacrifice hit points to use your skills. It's always been straightforward to me, so yeah. It's not that you see very little gameplay because she's underwhelming. I mean, she is an awesome buffer, like a great support character, and I believe her DPS build also received some buffs. This is just me commenting from a purely objective point of view, but I think people... Oh my god, my Keelin was stuck there. LOL! Oh, that's a clip right there. I think it's just that people don't really like her minigame. Her so-called, like, DDR. What is effectively Dance Dance Revolution type minigame, you know? She has a rhythm game sort of built in, and the thing is, it's not a consistent beat either. So, it's a bit different. Even in Metal Hellsinger with, like, a completely different song, there's a very consistent beat. So it's like they tried to design this rhythm game into this character that's a buffer, which I don't know, it just doesn't feel great. Some people absolutely love it, some people don't, so I don't know, man. My take on it is just that it's not my style, so I haven't really played it, and I haven't really seen her do almighty stuff just yet. I'm sure she can. Maybe, like I said, maybe I just don't understand it, but yeah. I get, and from that perspective, I guess she could be considered more complex. Yeah, Enlightenment is the next one I've got to farm. So I farmed Plague and Firebrand, so I want to do those tests first. But,
You can't run away. Too slow.
But I will have to see how things go. The Enlightenment, I need to farm a perfect version of that. I was farming Shell Crusher the whole time, and I think I only got one Enlightenment bit that was good. The rest were not good. So, farming these sets is a major pain. Hey, SBG, what up? Because I want to try the Enlightenment set, but for Kyle. I want to see if it can make his headbutts extremely dangerous, you know what I'm saying? I am pretty sure the entire rhythm game is out of whack as far as I know, because I played Metal Hellsinger and had no trouble. So I'm not great at rhythm games, I get it. But I'm also not terrible at them. So that one was a bit of a wake-up call, a little bit of an eye-opener. No, I just want to headbutt Colossi, you know?
Too slow. Move. You can't run away.
That gun is the Voltia. The Voltia is basically designed to destroy arcade shields, things like that. So I use it specifically for that. I'm also just here while doing this little experiment. I'm also here to see if I can gather the resource boxes that I need.
Can't run away.
Because sometimes you can get lucky and get the special resource boxes when you open them up, which is a great way to farm materials for catalysts. Yep, I'm using the Python as a speed stick, and then I am using the catalyst. How much of a chunk Kyle can do with Gluttony? You mean the Enlightened Mage set, or what? With Gluttony, Gluttony just doesn't have crits, so Kyle's headbutt is about 20 million. I believe solo Gluttony has like 50 million hit points, so he's honestly not going to do much. Yes, Voltea was from the previous season, so you cannot obtain it now. I believe in next season, season 3, you will be able to obtain the Voltea from the support requests.
An enemy container
Yes.
is then revealed.
That should be the
Please
case.
verify the data.
It's always a 2-season delay before you're able to obtain the Battle Pass weapon that you missed. Okay, let's add that in. Okay, again. Yep, like I said, 2-season delay at all times. You can hope for that, Brandon. It is a bit too early for season 3 talk, but, you know, it seems to be everyone's interest right now. Unless they're interested in the so-called dynamic update.
Launching void vessel exploration operation.
Too slow. This is your end. Move. You can't run away. This is your end. Move. You can't run away.
Try my luck. Opening up every single one of these in the hopes of
Too slow.
in the hopes of getting a resource box.
Take that. This is it. You can't run away.
Oh, come on. There's really just one guy there. Excava. I've heard a lot of people saying that they like it, but and there was a period of time when people, you know, mentioned that it was one of the best weapons, but I am genuinely not so sure right now.
This is your end. Too slow.
Have not even heard people talk about it for a long time, so for all we know, it might no longer be the case.
You can't run away. This is your end.
I've been very unlucky with the resource boxes.
I'll kill you all.
Yeah, true. The Excava in its initial form was pretty terrible. I also did try it with the cores, but at the time, I simply was not impressed. I mean, with Glay, it did sort of gain from the fact that you could increase fire rate, and it had unlimited ammo, but now Last Dagger exists, so kind of makes no sense to be utilizing Excava when it is absolutely awesome. Yep, the cores have definitely been a game changer.
My shield's down.
They are one of the important things in this game. Also, wait, sorry, Ruby. You are up very late. Because you are Australian. I just thought about it, right? You're Australian. How are you up so late?
You can't run away.
Bruh.
This is your end.
Are you an insomniac as well?
You can't run away.
Usually once I get to know somebody, I will ask out of concern for their health. Because I notice you, because I think you're 2 hours ahead of me, which means you stay up pretty late watching me, plus you're there at my morning streams too. So, out of wellness check, are you okay?
Too slow.
Yeah. Ah, fair enough, Ruby. You got lots in common with MysticDove then.
This is your end.
She too sleeps only when she wants to sleep.
Move. Too slow.
Speaking of which, I wonder if she managed to find sleep today. Since she is not around today. Hopefully she did.
This is your end.
Yeah, man.
Shield's down. Crumbling rot.
No problem. We always check.
Enemy container has been revealed. Please verify the data.
I understand that feeling. I've had that feeling too. Finally get some murky energy residue. Okay, 624. Granted, it was because I was looting so much, but let's carry on. Okay, just making sure my aircon is on. Let's roll.
Launching void vessel exploration operation.
Yep, understandable. Many people fall asleep randomly to my stream, so it's okay. I get it.
This is your red. You can't run away. Reloading.
Lol, how I wish, Rena. Don't have the setup for that. People want to... I mean, people pay for whatever they want to play. Pay for. It just means that they've got the money to spend, so they buy Descendants, dude. Just because we don't want to spend that money doesn't mean other people don't. They may be like, this is worth it for me. I don't have time to farm, so I'm gonna just buy it right now, you know? People think like that. But if you don't mind me asking, what do you mean by cooldown timers?
Move. Too slow.
Is that a new option that I missed? Because I did read the patch notes this time, but I didn't see anything about cooldown timers. Well, I am glad to not be boring and to stay consistent. Oh, really? I missed that completely. Please tell me. Is it in the options? I'll have to look into that. I missed it in the patch notes. I definitely missed it. I swear, I read the whole thing. It was a short thing. I said there was nothing in here that I wanted to check. Hey, no problem, Rosie. Always happy to help. But I completely missed this cooldown timer thing. Huh. Thank you for informing me. That's pretty worthwhile. Dig it. Thanks, mate. I will definitely turn them on momentarily. It's because I'm doing testing right now that I can't, but I will in just a moment.
Shields down. This is your red. Too slow. This is your red.
Well, you can try bringing it up with them and see if it works. How do you get volatile? What's volatile? Talking about the weapon Voltia, because that's not how you say it. It's Voltia, not volatile. Is that what you're talking about? Are you referring to the weapon in my hand right now? The beam rifle that I'm using in order to pop these shields? Is that what you're referring to, sir? I want to help, but I have to actually know what you're asking.
You can't run away. This is your red.
Let's take a little shortcut.
Loading.
That's Keelin's thing. He can just zip through lasers. That's why I like him so much. Especially for Void Vessel. Like, I know he's not the fastest, but yeah, he's pretty good at just zipping through. Okay, Voltia cannot be obtained right now. It was for last season's Battle Pass. So anyone that wants it, you have to wait till Season 3 to be able to farm it. it'll be the same as like the previous battle pass weapons. There's always a 2 battle pass delay before the weapon becomes available. Yeah, his movement's really cool. It's definitely one of the awesome things about him.
Too slow. Swapping bags. Move. Swapping bags. This is your end. You can't run away.
An enemy container has been revealed. Please verify the data.
No resource box. Hashtag sad. 527 that time. Okay. Very well. 527. 527. Okay, again. Yes, you can use Veil Analyzer if you don't have Voltia.
Launching Void Vessel Exploration Operation.
Okay, one more time, and then we'll check out the Plague set. See if there's faster speed to be had.
This is gonna happen. You can't run away. Move. Take that. You can't run away. This is your end. You can't run away. Too slow. Move. Show's broken. Too slow. This is gonna hurt. You can't run away. With this is your end. Move. Too slow.
I'm glad you guys enjoy
You can't run away.
zapping people. You ladies are dangerous as hell. What the hell?
This is your end. I'll kill
Is that
you.
why you hang out here? Very, very dangerous people. If I'm gonna hang out with y'all, I'm gonna get tased straight away. I'm glad you guys are having fun. I mean, you can pop the shields of Secret Garden. You can realistically pop them with every single weapon. But, you know, it's just much more efficient with Voltia because you don't have to think about it. Because it's got Veil Analyzer, like, built in, you know?
This is your end. Too slow.
Good job, Jerome. I'm pretty sure it's Voltia. But who knows? Maybe my pronunciation is wrong. But based on its spelling, I think I've called it Voltia since day one, so You don't test it on yourself, you test it on other people, my friend. That's how it's supposed to work. I forgot to turn the cooldowns on. Whoops. I should probably do that.
Too slow. This is your end.
It can result in some misunderstandings. Wait, F? What happened? Did something go wrong? Oh, there was buffering? That's weird. OBS doesn't show any drop frames. My internet didn't dip either. Huh. I'm assuming that's just gonna be a YouTube thing. Yeah, it seems to be like a YouTube-based lag spike. No, it wasn't your end, but it wasn't my end either. I can absolutely guarantee that. Because if it was my end, right, the first thing that'll happen is TikTok will die. Because TikTok is much more sensitive than YouTube is. So it'll immediately die and you'll get that ringing sound that says TikTok is trying to reconnect. TikTok is trying to reconnect. So since that didn't happen, I know it's not on my end, which means the buffering was like literally YouTube server. And for once, it's not you, it's not me. So woo. LOL.
Show's broken.
An enemy container has been revealed. Please verify the data.
Yeah, no, I'm not even seeing a dip on YouTube side, so it's probably just an unregistered blip. It does happen. It does happen to some people. But yeah, since there are no blips on my end, it was, in my opinion, just an unregistered blip. A blip, a blip, a blue. 529. Okay, let's quickly record that. 529. 529. Okay. Yep. It's definitely a YouTube blip. Which does happen, like I said. It can occur. Okay, got one resource box. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to try the plague set. It's time to plague. Yep, okay. It was definitely a YouTube blip. I see it now. Although YouTube didn't alert anybody and says your stream is doing fine. If you look at the actual history, there was a short blip a little while ago where everything just dipped instantly. Like there's this massive valley of how many people got disconnected. Disconnected from the world again, yeah. No, the sun don't shine in the place I'm in. Well, thank you for reminding me. I shall indeed do that. Because I'm a legend. It's under gameplay. Okay, let's try skill cooldown details. Boing, boing. Boing. Double boing, boing. Okay, let's go maximize his options. Excuse me. That was rather unfortunate. Very blessed to have you all here. Yeah, I just checked out the cooldown option. Thank you. I'll leave his defense as is because I'm not really interested in this particular one, so I'm not going to maximize it. But okay, we have this now. And this thing has so much hit points. Like, oh my god. Cool. I dig it. Alright, let's try the full plague set and see what happens. Copy Und beste set på to. Furpreg set. Furpreg seto. Huh. This is because it's not Blair. We already did the Blair testing and we finished it, so now we're going to... and the conclusion was that the best set for Blair is Slayer set if you want to get the fastest kill times. Simply because he'll kill elites and bosses faster, so since we had spare time, we're now working on Keelin and just seeing what happens. But if you missed the Blair testing, you can always rewind stream and check it out early. Well, you'll be able to see it now, Ruby. Ruru, baby. You'll be able to check it now. You know, I gotta say though, somehow I just don't feel complete when MysticDove isn't here for me to bully. Tomorrow, if she shows up in the morning stream, I gotta question her and be all like, hey, where were you? She too is part of the short club. She should be here with her dwarven friends. So we can all be extra dwarfy.
You can't run away.
And we shall all make fun of the Longshanks again.
You can't run away.
Oh yeah, it's actually pretty nice. I mean, my cooldowns are fast anyway, so not really gonna see much differential, but hey.
Move. You can't escape. This is gonna hurt.
Now, people might not think it's much, but losing the cooldown on the Hunter set kind of hurts. Just because I rely so much on his dash. But, speed-wise, you gotta admit, it's kind of doperus maximus, you know?
I'll snuff it like that. Take that. Move. This is gonna hurt. You can't run away. This is your end. I'll kill you all. Move.
Oh no! Oh no! Save myself! Save myself! Lol, nobody saw that. Look, Aaron, if it really is you, you're gonna have to get Kaz to verify that, okay? I'm just gonna say that straight, because after the incident this morning, yeah, I'm not taking that on faith. So, sorry, you'll have to get Kaz to say that it's really you, if you don't mind. But welcome to my stream. As long as you're not doing anything weird, you're welcome to hang out. And if it really is you, just, yeah, protect yourself just in case some weirdos ask about me.
Show's broken.
I know, right? Nobody saw my movement where I absolutely failed, okay? I would never do that. I would never be so uncoordinated, I swear, okay? I'm a real Asian robot. I'm always coordinated. Always. Forever and ever and ever.
Too slow.
Mystic? You're on TikTok? And you're up? Did you just wake? Was just talking about you. Was just wondering where you were. Said I was gonna bully you in the morning, you know? Because you didn't show to my night stream again. Did you sleep well? Well, you can be on TikTok if you want, but did you sleep well? Most importantly, how are you? Yeah, thanks, Aaron. Appreciate that. Just in case, you know, Don't want no weirdos. Don't want no weirdos, but I do kind of think it is you, so almost 95% certain. It's all good. Just get your lovely aunt to verify and we're all good. Yeah, you know, my favorite bullying target. Wondered where she was.
Too slow.
Nah, she's on TikTok. She's hanging out there. You know, sneak watching me. But maybe she just woke up or whatever. Because she did say that, like, usually if she's not on the night stream, it's because, like Ruby says, she's falling asleep, so. No, 100% bullying Mystic. What are you talking about? As soon as she gets in here, alright? She's getting absolutely bullied for not being at my stream. 300% bullying, okay?
Can't run away.
Always. Always.
Move.
Thanks for verifying, Kaz. Just wanted to be sure. Just wanted to be sure. You know, I had a feeling it was really him, but, you know, just had to be sure. Like, the way I engaged with him was just very relaxed, so I kind of knew almost 100% that it was him. Unfortunately, Foxy, not everyone respects the Blair, so yes, some of them have deleted him.
This is your red.
For anyone that doesn't know, this morning some guy literally went out of his way to pretend to be Kaz's nephew. You know, clearly trying to get at me. Absolutely fun. What are you talking about? I see the mystical dove has arrived, huh? So, what's your excuse for not attending my night stream today? Did you at least get some good sleep today, huh? Fellow short club member, but did not show up on time to support the Dwarven King. Hashtag sad. So what's your excuse today, Mystic? Mystical one? Okay. 604 on that. We gotta add 604. 60 seconds plus 604 plus 4. Okay, we're gonna do it again. Wait, you didn't even get any sleep and you didn't even show? Rude. By the way, good to see you, Kaz. Welcome. I will see you after work. Hope you enjoyed Defiance at least, you nerd. I see how it is. You ditched my stream for Defiance. I did warn you. I did warn you. You get sucked into that instead of supporting like you said you would. You're gonna hear it from me. No. You're getting bullied 400% tomorrow now. You mark my words. You just wait. Just wait. When Kaz isn't around to protect you, alright? All of you getting bullied. Okay? Mystic especially.
Move. I'll kill you all.
I'm gonna increase the short club selfie tax just for you. Just like how I taxed Princess Star excessively, alright? Although her tax is supposed to be paid in blood. Princess Star owes me blood. You tell Star she's got no power here. She will suffer alongside you, all of you. Betraying the fellow Dwarven Lord. Like I said, when Kaz isn't around to protect you, just you wait and see what happens. Now since she's here, I have to be on my best behavior. I can't bully you all completely. But you won't. Oh no, I'm not waiting till 2078, alright? She gonna pay that tax as soon as she's ready. Alright? She gonna pay her back taxes. She gotta pay the government what she owes. And you know what? I bet Star is actually taller than us, Kaz, so she's gotta pay the Longshanks tax. None of y'all escaping. I mean, see what you deal with, alright? Just you wait. Just you wait. When she's not around to protect you all. You deferred it? How dare you? I want those taxes. I know you're speaking Dwarvish, but I have no idea what that actually means. Right, Kaz? You have to deal with the most, but you got no choice. You have no choice in the matter.
You can't run away.
Hey, give me my decryption key. Alright, come on. Warhammer 40k? I just want to be 100% sure it's from Warhammer 40k. Yes, that is true. You do choose to put up with it. So thank you for that, my dear. Arcane's in my chat. Didn't you get summoned, bro?
You can't run away.
Man got summoned and still watching me. Dedication. See, Mystic? Arcane got summoned and is still here in chat. What about you? Huh? What about you, Mystic? Where was this? Where was your loyalty? Where was your loyalty to your lord and your king?
I'll kill you all.
I won't forget this grave injustice, alright? You know, Kaz, today we decided that my special D&D power, now that I'm very short, now that we're all short, has been decided as smite kneecaps. Alright? I can do it an unlimited number of times per day. Okay, fine. Understandable. If you bring up family, Mystic, then I guess I have to drop the bullying charges. That makes logical sense. Family first always, of course, of course. I guess I won't bully you tomorrow. Fine. Respectable. A dwarf barf? I'm a barf now? Oh, no. My class now, Kaz, I'm sorry you said it. I'm a dwarf barf now. You know, I'm a dwarf barf. I don't know what the powers of a barf are, but I'm gonna figure that out. Nope, that's it. That's my class now, dwarf barf. I'm gonna freaking multi-class as a dwarf barf paladin monk, alright? Fighter as well. Alright, just for weapon specialization. And all points into 99 points into unarmed combat. I'm a dwarf barf. Yeah, that's it. Dwarf barf can only like oh my god, Ruby. Why do you have to shatter me? You know, Ruby super chatted earlier and said that, you know, like it was like a super chat for the manlet. I can't remember what exactly she said, but you know, did you really have to go that far, Ruby? Wound me with my manlet status. Rude. I'm lucky I too am with a dwarf. Vomiting on my enemies. No, I make them vomit. People say... Did you just super chat just to support the manlet? Really? I better check that. Oh no, it was Finesse. Okay, thank you, Finesse. Thank you for not calling me a manlet. I appreciate that. See, Finesse didn't call me a manlet. I will remember this grave injustice, Ruby. I'll remember it for life. It's going in the book of grudges. Alright. Kaz, you joke about that, alright? Considering your immune system, you're probably going to be the first one to get one, okay? So you best not joke about that, or else Karma are going to be like, oh, this girl? Oh, this girl, I think she needs another one. Alright, you know how easily you get sick, my darling. So please, please do not. May the stomach bug be upon you. No, I know, but
Changing man.
but I still worry, you know, because Karma always happens to catch up when you make some weird jokes. Call it superstition or whatever. I know you weren't saying it to me, but in case you did not know, I worry about you greatly. Because for those that do not know, Kaz's immune system is as bad as mine. So, you know, I don't like to tempt fate. Fate shall never be tempted. For fate is a very cruel and annoying person that often eats sponges. Sorry, I gotta redo that because I had to pause in between. Dreadful indeed. Anyway, I got my eyes on all of you. Nice. Good job, Mystical One. And you know what? I'm proud of you for taking care of your family. You do a good job, Mystic. Since it was for family, instead of being bullied, you shall get praise. Positive encouragement like you deserve. I'm proud of you. And Finesse, thank you very much for the super chat. The dwarves appreciate your contribution.
You can't run away.
Immunity boosters in your smoothies? What? Nah, listen, that's just some, you know, that's some hodgepodge fake science. Yeah, Kaz can eat all the fruits and veggies and she'll still suffer. Same with me. Our immune systems are just bad. But someday we will still find you all at some point when I'm rich. I'll sponsor the trip and we'll go find you all. It'll be a recruitment for the Dwarven Kingdom trip.
You can't run away.
No, I heard that. I just wondered if it's from Warhammer 40k, Bear.
Changing
Ha! Shul, you're immune to fire damage after your last smoothie. Wow, okay, great to hear the smoothies give you damage reduction, you know? Man, maybe Keelin should go take a couple of smoothies.
Too slow.
You can't wait for Ultimate Jaber. Are you just trying to get bullied now, Mystic? Is that it? You're so addicted to being bullied that now you're like, oh, maybe if I mention Jaber, maybe he'll give me some snark and sass. Is that what you want, Mystic? All right. Is that what you asking for? All right. Because I'm not gonna do it in front of Kaz. No. You just wait till tomorrow. You just wait till tomorrow when she's not around to protect you. Okay. You gonna get it. I will remember this. Okay, it's going in the book. It's going in the book. Watching you.
This is your end.
Lord of the Rings, fair enough. That's why I had to ask, because the Warhammer 40k version of
You can't run away.
whatever they call it in there. I think it's also related to Khazad-dûm or something, but whatever. Or Karak? I can't remember what the Dwarven language is called, but yeah. It also has its own language, so I had to be sure.
Super chat received.
Eh? Super chats. Eh? Lol, thank you for the super chats, guys, but I see the freaking manlet comment. Ruby, you just wait till tomorrow. You're gonna get it too. Thanks for meeting my goals, but I'm watching you. Okay, Ruby, you just wait. You just freaking wait. Tomorrow morning, alright? When my lady isn't around, alright? Y'all gonna get a whacking. All of y'all. Okay, you just prepare. Prepare accordingly. I'll take your word on it. I genuinely can't for the life of me remember because honestly, I was not interested in the dwarves at all.
This is your end.
She'll protect you. You think so? Guess you wait till tomorrow, Mystic. There's no protection for you. Alright.
Shields down.
No one can save you from me.
This is your end.
You're pushing it, Ruby. You're pushing it. Oh, you are pushing it.
You can't run away. Too slow.
LOL. Look at Kaz picking out the innuendos in the chat. Y'all all born dirty. Please enjoy your food, my dear. Thanks for coming in to verify your nephew. Alright, Kaz is off for food. No idea, Mystic. Like I said, I am 95% certain that it is to do with another content creator that doesn't like what I do. They want to be me, but they cannot be me. For no one will ever have as much manlet rage as I do. So they cannot imitate the true strength of the Dwarven Club. In fact, they wish that they were all part of the Dwarven Club, but they can't be. But yes, people do be weird like that. It is their way. The way of animals. Raised in a barn without manners. And yet still attempting to be professional creators, or trying to be at least. But such is the nature of, as it were, human garbage. But thank you guys for all the super chats. Appreciate that. You know, I think I can't conduct this test here. Because if I take my time to loot, I will always be slower. This is Voltia, Michael. Brah. But yeah, it's the gun from last season, the battle pass gun. It's for deleting shields. I mean, now you can do the same thing with Veil Analyzer, so no need to worry. But yes, they indeed stirred the hornet's nest, but it's okay. Because they can try to stir up our community, but they will never succeed. For we are Legion. Always. Now then, Kaz is not around to protect you, so Mystic, remember, you now owe me 7 selfies. Okay? As punishment. Ruby. 19. And if they're not embarrassing, then I don't want them. I need something that I can use to make fun of you guys. In return. Only that shall quell my rage. But, by the way, Mystic, thank you for coming by. We appreciate you swinging by. I was wondering with chat whether or not you were here. Whether or not you were sleeping so I could bully you more effectively. Such a shame. The new set, it does look sick, but I'm actually going to test it in the 400% because I tried testing it in Void Vessel, but Void Vessel is too inconsistent, so it has to be a 400%. So I will adjust that. Oh yeah, it's a skin, dude. If you finish the battle pass, you got the skin. If you did not, then you do not. Let's see if I can clear Asylum real quickly with Keelin to establish a baseline. Well, yes. It's called the carrot and the stick approach, Mystical One. I don't just give the stick. I do give the carrot as well at some point. Now, I am going to bully you horrendously. Okay? But not now. You know, I'll give you till tomorrow. Then I'll think about it then. 2 new, 1 what? See you later, Foxarella. But, yeah, sorry, 2 new what? 2 new what exactly? You have to be specific, Mystical One. You can always have 2 new of a lot of things.
You can't run away. Move.
Oh, Amorphous. No. There was always this number of Amorphous. You could just pick whichever ones. They replaced some of the ones that you cannot farm, that's all.
You can't run away.
The new Amorphous will just like take the spot of the ones that existed before. So whatever's there, whatever you see in there already existed before. Hope that answers your question.
Move. Too slow. This is your end.
Sounds like a busy work day for you, Rosie.
You can't run away.
You only seen normal and hard, huh, Mystic?
Move.
Yep, most girls have seen only normal and hard. Ha! 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 Sorry, couldn't resist that one. The innuendo, I tell you. But yeah, this is... hard mode is the same. So whether you play 400% or not, the Amorphous is exactly the same. You can just pick and choose whichever one you want. 400% just changes the way the dungeon works. Like, some of the crappy laser traps get removed, and in place you just have hordes of enemies that spawn. So that's pretty much all the difference that you will encounter.
Too slow. You can't run away. I'll snuff them right. Move. Move.
Well, you know. You said it, so I had to take the opportunity.
This is gonna hurt. I'll kill you all. This is your end.
Mystic is always kind like that. Gives me lots of opportunities to mess with her. Don't worry, Mystic. I promise I will always enjoy messing with you for your entire life. Because I know that deep down inside, it is what you desire. Just can't resist being bullied 24/7. You'd be like, I haven't gotten my daily dose of bullying today. Time to get the shakes. Okay. Sorry, 1 second. Okay, save that. Exactly, right? See? Corny. Perfect. Corny, not thorny. We only go for the corn here, ladies and gents. Only the corn. Whoa, guys. Sorry, did you guys see that? I think there was a blip there just then. Yep, yep. Okay, that was definitely a YouTube blip right there. Don't I dare what, Mystic? You have to be specific. Yeah, okay, don't worry, the blip's resolved. That was YouTube again. But this time I caught it. This time I caught it. That was 100% on YouTube's end. Yep, it should be fine now. It should be fine now. It's fine now, right? Everything's fine now? Okay. Well, if you're not specific, oh mythical one, I can't help you. You know? I don't know what I shouldn't dare. He gets if I say you're going to do it. Oh, if you say it, then I'm going to do it. Oh, fair enough. But I bully you regardless, my dear friend. It is our banter. It is our friendship language. It is what we do as friends, you know? You and me, you are the receiver of bullying. I am the bringer of bullying, you know? It's a symbiotic process.
You can't run away.
It's a very simple, basic symbiotic process, you know? Jono, whoa. Careful of the first damn thing you said there, alright? Yo, I would not do that to Mystic. No, I value her friendship. No, I wouldn't. I'm not putting on that kind of suit. No thanks. Alright?
You can't run away. Too slow. Move.
I value her friendship tremendously, too much to ever put on such a suit.
This is your end.
She's a nice person.
Melt away.
Oh, Lord. But yeah, anyway, sorry about the blip, guys. I'm glad it's resolved. We should be good now. Now we can be back to, in a friendly manner, bullying MysticDove in 4K HD.
Too slow. You can't run away.
You see, you know me so well, don't ya? Oh, please, don't pretend. Don't pretend that it doesn't put a smile on your face, my dear friend. You know it does. And you know that I and the rest of the community cares. So you're all good. You are among friends, as you always will be. Thanks for putting up my links, Jono. Appreciate that. Yeah, you're damn right you better be smiling. Because if you ain't smiling, have to bring out the hand. Of course. We age our bullying over 100 years. Alright? It doesn't, the casks of bullying don't come out of the ground until they're, you know, aged to perfection.
Move. Shield's broken. Melt away. can't run away.
305, okay. 305. Sorry, there's a joke there that you guys will not understand. I don't know why. I don't know why you think that telling Star will help you. Like, what is this? What is this thing that you believe will assist you if you just tell Star? That's not how it works. A Last Dagger build video? Look for my Glay and Last Dagger video. It covers both. Alright, the Last Dagger build is in there. Keelin always goes nyum. That is his ninja way of life. Sorry, I'm gonna have to restart this. Cass sent me a hella funny text. I had to reply. 1 second. No problem, Ricksaw. Happy to help. Well, we're about to give him some more zoomies in a second. We're going to do a rudimentary test here so I can do a full test another day. But so far, I just want to see if there's a drastic differential. Because the cooldown on Kiki does hurt a little bit. And that's unfortunate. This is even with RK tuning, granting him the power. Again.
This is your end. You can't run away. Too slow. I'll kill you all.
I think you mean crystallization catalyst materials, but yes. It was always easy to farm it if you are gathering the boxes and materials and things. Because the boxes have a chance of giving you like the special resource box, which is what I noticed the other day as well. It's like, I mean, it's if you actually look at the rates of getting each individual material, getting each individual material is a lot faster if you do it through the normal process. Here's the problem. The normal process is what we call boring as hell. So, yeah. Congrats on getting her fast, Mystic. Well done.
You can't run away.
But yeah, the normal process for farming the crystallization catalyst materials is very boring. So Void Vessel is the more fun way to go. And if you're lucky, you can get lots of good stuff along the way. So that should answer your question.
This is your end. You can't run away. Crumbling rot. This is your end. Move. You can't escape. This is gonna hurt. Too slow. You can't run away.
You, normal. Normal mode. I'm sure you don't. You just have fun being as mystical as you want. Well, essentially, you're just supposed to use her for tactically, or her for number 4. You know. Oh, I'm glad you corrected your spelling, but yes. You're supposed to spend it tactically anyway, so if you use it tactically, you're all good. Rio 2. Sorry. Singapore military joke. None of you will ever understand it. Okay, 186. 186. Let me see what a defensive set will get me. Good on you, oh mystical one. Someday you may even catch up to me. Someday. Okay, so let me use a defensive set now, which is 2-set Plague. Sorry, 2-set Hunter and 2-set Plague. So which hunter bits can I use? Okay, this should be good enough for the defensive set, plus hunter set. Listen. I'm just waiting for you to come and hang out with us, you know, when you're ready, of course. I will constantly look forward to the day, my dear friend. Sounds like it's just you, High Rise. But yes, Mystic. I'm waiting. Now, onward. Let's finish up this testing with a bang. Shame all that Void Vessel went to waste, though. I thought I could test in Void Vessel, but it's too inconsistent. Let's see the differential. Because I know a lot of people are loving the Plague set, but is it really? Come on. No matter how much I may bully you, air quotes, at the end of the day, you know that's just because, you know, I'm bored while waiting for you to eventually
come
and hang out with me, right? You can use the new set on anything, Mystic. I already said, I think it's better on Keelin, because he gets even more out of it than Freyna does, but I plan on doing the testing across the board for all these sets, because people are interested. They want to know, this best, that best, what best? And I say, nothing best. Adam West.
Move. Take it.
But anyway, the main question is, how much of a difference are you really getting?
Too slow. You can't run away.
Well, I'm happy to teach, my dear friend. That's what I do. I teach people. As long as people are willing to learn and remain respectful of knowledge, then that's fine. Complicated. I guess some people may feel that way. To me, it was just she sacrifices health to get her stuff easy.
Boom. This is your end. Too slow.
Well, honest, just, you know, jokes aside, all banter aside, do you feel lucky that you did?
Shield's broken. Boom.
Do you, Mystical Dove, feel lucky that you came here from that video?
You can't run away. This is your end.
Yes! Yes, finally! An admission that I am the world's greatest human being. Adam Warlock powers activated, except for the fact that I'm short as hell. God damn it. But thank you for saying that. Why am I faster? Without the plague set? I don't know, man. I think cooldowns are just too important for this guy. Excuse you? Okay, I'm gonna need you to say all that right now. Hurry up, do it. Do it. Do it. Say it all. Say it. I demand that you say that I am the greatest human being alive. Thank you. All right. Please. S'il vous plaît.
You can't run away.
Wow, rude, Mystic. I will take note of this rudeness forever. Sag. It's okay. I know you're saying it inside your heart, right? Right? You just don't want to say it verbally because it's embarrassing. You just want to say it inside your heart. But, Baron, I think that skin, I don't know how it works in Korea. Maybe they'd allow it, but it might be a little on the nose, so I don't know if they'd go for that. I'd be okay with it, but, you know, we'd have to see how other people will feel about it.
You can't run away.
Would be cool if it was universal, though. I wouldn't mind. Something like Disco Fever.
You can't run away.
Okay, thanks, role player. Look at this role player. Joins the RP server on WoW. Oh no, listen, Ruby. That is directed at you. Your tax is up to 19 now. It's just increasing by the second, so yeah, I'll be waiting. I will not forgive your grave injustice. See, I can forgive Mystical. Okay? She is a plus ultra member of the Robot Nation. She can get away with a lot. But, okay? I will never forget your manlet super chat. Twice! Twice! Okay? Not once! You didn't do it just once! No! No, my dear friend. You did it twice. This has become a core memory inside my mind.
You can't run away.
Okay?
Boom. Too slow. This is your end. You can't run away.
You learn how to RP from World of Warcraft? Man, when I was younger, I used to roleplay a lot. Not anymore these days. I mean, more or less, nobody to RP with, but also, at the same time, no time. But it used to be a lot of fun, that's for sure. So, hey, we got the same history. Although, Same, same, but different, as we always say in Singapore. Same, same, but different. Okay, 302. Huh? Doesn't matter. You now have a heavy selfie tax, so I can find your weakness. And, well, I can't smash the kneecap of a fellow short person, but I will remember this vengeance.
This is gonna hurt.
When you least expect it, you shall receive the bullying. In fact, now I'm gonna bully MysticDove less. Okay? Paint a target on Ruby's back. They call me the Punisher. Sawn off. Because I'm short.
You can't run away. Shield's down. This is your end.
It's okay. I understand.
Melt away.
I'm aware of the short length of my barrel. Call that sawn off too. But I'll persevere. Somebody will like it.
Too slow. This is your end.
I am on the defenders right now. I need to work my way through that. But I'll see what Kaz wants to do tonight, because usually if I'm alone, I'll throw it on and Chili Manjaro.
Melt away. Too slow.
No, Shul, don't worry. I only bully my friends, my very good friends. So you're safe. Sorry if that hurts you, though. But yes, I only bully my very good friends. Yes. You have to be close enough with me to get bullied. No, I'm taking Mystic off the bully list. She deserves kindness and niceness now.
Too slow.
You need to catch that new episode of Blue's Clues. What terrible joke is that? But I mean, I can't blame you. Blue's Clues is pretty awesome. What? No, I didn't. I didn't bully you on day one. I only bullied you on day one that you became a channel member. I was nice to you before that, okay? Because, look, we just weren't that close, you know?
This is your end. I'll kill you all. You can't run away.
No, every time I think, you know what, I should go easy on Mystic, she just comes back at me with some bratty sass. And I'll be like, okay, you know what, fine, it's time. It's time that she just gets it, you know? You get what you ask for and the face. 16 sabers. Sorry, remembering that song. Oh, you always gonna get jabbed with the pen. I mean, I tried being nice to you, like, for 3 seconds, and then straight away, Mystic's all like, you know what? Nah, I don't think I need niceness. I think what I need now is, you know, I just need immediate bullying. So there you go. Listen, higher up, doesn't matter what you do or don't do. This is between me and my friend over there. All right? All of y'all can be as nice to her as you want. I don't mind. But me? No. See, she decided on this fate for herself. She requested it for herself. To be perfectly frank, Joe, as much as the increase in power helps from the plague set, that 4% cooldown, I didn't expect it to have as much of an impact as it did. But it really does. I think it's because of how high Keelin's base cooldowns are. you don't actually see as much of a differential.
Move.
Like you're still getting plenty of kills and stuff, which is fine. But like I'm just not seeing the differential set-wise. Funnily enough, in the old days, yes, I was the DM because I was mostly the most creative one out there. No. Okay, Mystic, you choose. You want me to be only nice to you, or do you prefer what we have now? Fully honest. Do you prefer what we have now, or you want me to be sickeningly sweet to you? You can choose. I will hear your choice.
You can't run away.
And yes, Ruby, you're only a target because of that. But now you're a target for life. So, yeah, no, it's strange, Joe. I expected the toxic set to be a lot faster because of how much damage you can deal to the bosses, but it just wasn't to be. I see that you have made your choice, Mystical One. Your choice is made then. Good to know what you prefer. I told you, chat. She likes it like this. She the type to prefer it real rough. No, I know you're kidding about that, but that literally tells me your answer, Mystic. Okay? So I know your answer.
You can't run away. Take that.
Bit of banter. Yeah?
Show's broken. Move.
What's wrong with the Thunder Cage? Nah, nothing, but, you know. She's just pushing my buttons because she wants to. She wants it. She just wants to push my buttons, so I think she, at this point, just desires me to absolutely rip and tear her to shreds, if possible. Fine. Fine. I will remember this. You just wait till the day that we hang out, Mystic, alright? I will show you the pain. Okay? You will learn to love the pain. Let me just swap back to Plague Set and verify because this is not making sense to me. I need to check again. Listen, Rosie, you trying to paint a target on your back too? Is that it? That what you want? You want to join them? You want to join them as a target too? Okay. You can. You can. Keep pushing that line of thought. You join them. Okay. You watch yourself. You watch yourself. Okay. Watch yourself. Okay, full Plague Set again. Let's do it. Well, it is good for Haley's AoE. That is true. But still. Okay? Laugh all you like. You just wait until the day that we hang out, Mystic. I'm waiting for you. I'm waiting for you on the day that we hang out. Okay? You're going to see some vengeance. You're going to see a lot of vengeance. All right? I expect a written essay in my DMs apologizing for your love of the Thunder Cage, Mystic. Okay? 400 words on my desk in the morning. And by morning, I mean in the 25 minutes until I end stream, so better get writing, Mystic. If I don't see that essay in my DMs that says, "Dear Sir, I am so apologetic for my heinous outburst where I cited the Thunder Cage as an actually useful weapon. Please feel free to mete out any punishment to my house that you deem appropriate. 50 points from Gryffindor." Or some shit like that, whatever. Okay. I expect it in my inbox right after stream.
This is your end.
Listen, Shul, I'm happy if you're laughing, alright? But there ain't no OSHA to save these people. They ain't getting saved from shit. Alright? They requested the thunder, now they're gonna reap the whirlwind. That's how it works. Alright? None of that OSHA shit. They ain't getting saved from crap. Okay? They asked for it. They shall now live with it.
Move. This is gonna happen. You can't run away.
Especially the mystical brat. She is lucky I am no longer the person I used to be. Okay?
You can't run away.
Else she might be in for a more severe punishment.
This is your end. You can't run away.
Maybe she just didn't see me yell at anyone today, so she wants to be the one being yelled at, you know? Not like that. I don't know, Mystic. I think I know the way you are. And I think I know very well. I think I know very well what you enjoy. You only Pikachu for friendly banter? Lol. Oh no, absolutely, I know that, you know? I'm glad that you Pikachu, you know, only for friendly banter, but you're still gonna get a Thunderbolt, alright? I still expect an essay, okay?
You can't run away.
Remember, dear sir, I apologize sincerely for accepting the Thunder Cage into my life. Okay? Else I'm gonna take you to confession.
You can't run away.
Show you a little self-flagellation.
Take that.
And no amount of Hail Mary's gonna save you. No, nothing. Nothing's actually bad with it. I'm just choosing it as a topic to bully you with. It just happens to be our topic of the night, so, you know, whatever. Pikachu is the Thunder Cage of Pokemon. That he is. He actually is. Well, he or she, depending on whether you got a male or female Pikachu. But yeah, no, since it just happens to be a topic, I'm just rolling with it, Mystic, you know? I see opportunity to bully you, I take it straight away. Easy. It's not even a question at this point. I'm like,
Too slow. You can't run away.
Mystic said this thing? Okay, time to run with it. Get bullied, nerd. Shove you into a locker.
Move. This is your end. Move.
No, there are, but you know,
This is your end.
like I said, since it's just whatever is available, you know.
Too slow.
Pikachu's the last dagger, Lamau. I never played Pokemon competitively, so I wouldn't know.
Move. This is your end. I'll kill you all. Too slow. Move.
Interesting to note. Ye Pokemon lovers.
Too slow. This is your end.
I have no knowledge on the topic, so I will refrain.
You can't run away.
Rosie, why are you trying so hard to join the bullying club? Why do you desire to be bullied, Rosie? Rosie here doing her best to also be bullied. Like, why? Where is this desire coming from? I think he means Pokemon Go. I'm just assuming that that's what he means when he says Pogo.
You can't run away.
I could be wrong, but, you know. Yeah. So it was Pokemon Go.
Wither. Move.
So do I when I was a youngling. Yeah, I don't know. Looking at this testing, right, it seems that if you are very familiar with how things go, the plague set is faster by a little bit, but it's hard to truly determine. So you are still faster, but I'm gonna have to compare Slayer set. What was my favorite Pokemon game? I had Silver. That's the last one that I played when I was a youngling, and I played Silver, and I loved Lugia a lot. So that was really cool. I was a little bit jealous of my cousin's Ho-Oh because he had Pokemon Gold, but yeah, Lugia was the one. Oh yeah, no problem at all, Hyrup. Meme along, meme along. I'm just curious about why Rosie wants to join the bullied club. Oh, and well, I think Crystal was around the same time as Gold and Silver, right? That was the one with Celebi. Nice. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed that, oh mystical one. Yeah, no, Rosie's just trying to pull aggro over here, but you see, if I'm not wrong, Rosie's married. I don't think I should bully her because, you know, her husband might have something to say about that, so I'm just not gonna do that, you know. We have a strict no drama policy. But, you see, poor Mystic's got no one to back her up, so, you know. So I get to bully her 100%, you know, shove her into lockers and stuff, it's great. And Ruby I just swore eternal vengeance upon for the manlet comment, you know. Ruby's just like, absolutely, she's been written down 16 times in my book of grudges now, because I will never forgive that comment ever.
I'll kill you all.
Only when she's around, mystical one. When she's not, though, you are mine. And I will teach you the meaning of suffering someday. I'm glad you like Crystal, though. I never played it, but and Mystic had all three. You nerd. You've been that sort of gamer since forever, huh? She got all three consoles. She just plays all games all day. It's like, damn. Okay, Mystic. You know, being a nerd is not a competition, man. You don't have to be that much of a nerd. Like, Mystic just absolutely nerdy 24/7. Yeah, Kaz plays TFD. I think a lot of people have forgotten that she initially joined me at launch. But now she no longer does. She's dropped off. Mostly she plays Overwatch and Marvel Rivals. Unfortunately, she doesn't have a lot of time, and she gets very exhausted after her work, so we don't get to spend a lot of time together. So I just play Marvel Rivals with her. Heck, I got so good because I just wanted to make sure that I could always support, you know?
Too slow.
And that's fair enough.
Show's down.
I respect the fact that you've always collected all these video games and stuff. That's really cool. I wish I had such opportunities when I was younger. But then again, it would have probably made me even more of a nerd than I am now. And I think that at least having a little bit of my cool side is okay. Otherwise, I don't think I'd be as entertaining for you guys. But man, if only I could have been as nerdy as you, Mystic. I'll tell you, if we were friends as kids, we would probably have been the type to like literally hole up indoors all day just playing shit. Like genuinely, that's probably our existence. Which makes a lot of sense to me, because I already did. I already did hole up and just ignore all life for video games. But 100%. 100%. All right. We'd be the type that'd be like socially anxious. So we'd have some sad ass 2-man D&D campaign. I'd be the dungeon master, you'd be the only player. Hell, we'd have to fill it with NPCs. You probably got some stuffed toys that we could use as NPC party mates for you. Mystic gonna act out every single one. Oh lord, it'd be funny and fun, but so freaking sad if you. But do forgive me if I'm wrong. I don't think you were the extroverted type.
I'll kill you. Damn. My shield's down.
Yeah, a whole gaming room with a population of freaking 2. Unless I'm wrong and you were like super extroverted or something like that. Because I was not. Funnily enough, I did not become or even appear extroverted until I became a streamer. And funnily enough, the way that I am off stream and on stream is very different. Not because I fake a persona or anything. What you're seeing is really my personality, but when I'm off stream, I am quite muted. But anyway, those who hang out with me off stream will probably understand a bit more. Yeah, fair enough, Mystic. So that means I read you right. So that means, like, literally we would have had no friends. So D&D would just be you and frickin' me. Which is extra sad in so many ways.
Too slow.
Pretty much, yeah, Anonymous. Nice, Baron. Nerds weren't cool at all. You were closet nerds. How old are you, Ruby, if you don't mind me asking? Yeah, no, fair enough. I can see that, Mystic. 100%. Down with you, homie. Homie for life. But yeah, actually, the thing I was talking about this with Kaz the other day. But it was something like, we had, how old is old? Come on, you 60 or something?
You can't run away.
You don't get to say old because all of us are old here, so come on, hit me. What's your age?
Move. You can't run away.
Okay, that is not a pickup line, Shul. Do not use that as a pickup line. Jesus Christ, I just wanted to have a goddamn conversation with my friend. 47? Nah, that's not too bad. I mean, we got people in our community that's like 50. So, it's all good.
This is your record.
Yeah, see, everyone's old here. That's how it is. We're all elderly dragons.
Move. This is your end.
And lol, Mystic. Nobody in the nerd club, huh? Fair enough. I can dig that. But I mean, I already do that because, you know, I curate my community. But yeah, no, do not use you, me, and some D&D as a pickup line, because you try that shit, Shul. Like, goddamn, come on, man. All I was trying to do was like, I was trying to say, you know, just have some fun with a homie, and it's like, damn, you're gonna pull that up. Anyway, I don't know. The more I test this plague set, the more I'm just like, I don't know. Somehow it just doesn't seem as fast as a defensive set, and I don't know why. I can't tell if it's just the poor cooldown management or something. Could be, but I'm not 100% sure. Listen, Mystic. I expect you to make it that high because I need my friends with me till the bitter end. All of you had better survive until I get a robot body and become immortal. Alright? I will not accept anything other than immortality as a machine. I will live as a machine. Eternal.
You can't run away.
And endless. And thus shall I be complete.
Too slow. You can't run away.
It ain't about the age, Lewis. It's just be who you want to be. You know? I don't give a damn about your age. What matters is, are you part of the cool kids club, yes or no? And when you're part of the cool kids club, that's all. That's all good. No, not at all, Ruby. It's nothing to do with the vengeance and the bullying on my mind. I'm literally going at the fastest possible pace here. I think it's genuinely the 4% cooldown. It's strange, but I do firmly believe that that 4% cooldown is in fact costing the time differential, because there are certain instances where I do run out of charges, and the stacks of cooldown are much longer, but I need to see if I can speed it up by running in a slightly different manner. See, what I'm effectively doing is I'm trying to ensure that I always pierce, because I know the kill is guaranteed, right? So if I can always pierce with my second skill, then effectively I have a better chance. At least that's what I'm guesstimating.
My shield's down. You can't run away.
Damn right, Mystic. As long as they're Robot Nation, they're always part of the cool kids club. But I'm sorry, only the inner circle. Only the inner circle shall join me in immortality. Can't keep all of you along after all. Sorry. So only the inner circle may join me eternally. The endless abyss.
You can't run away. Move.
Oh, no problem. By all means, John. I know how busy you are. You go ahead, buddy. We got you. Keelin is very strong indeed. I'm just trying to understand where we're going wrong versus, say, versus a defensive set. Okay, checking now. No worries at all, pal. Go ahead. I got you. I'll do one more run. Something is not gelling here. Yeah, no, Keelin is definitely very strong. It's just his cooldowns are an issue, so I'm trying to rejig this perfectly, of course.
Too slow. You can't run away. Move.
Because unlike with the other build, it's less forgiving here. Like when it comes to these segments, it's way less forgiving. You must pierce the target But you can still at least do a lot of the stuff that you used to. Just that piercing the target is a must. That's all.
This is gonna hurt.
Bunny is always everywhere.
You can't escape.
But I'm glad you're a bunny main. Still waiting for the cosplay though, Mystic.
Too slow.
You're never getting out of that one, my dear friend.
This is your end. You can't run away. I'll snuff the life. This is gonna hurt.
Who said that? You did. Perfect memory, remember?
You can't run away. Show's down. Too slow.
I'll never try and weasel out.
Move. This is your end.
Lepic is occasionally brought in because he used to be the control guy, but now it's more annoying than anything, so realistically you don't need a Lepic. But yeah, that was the main reason why. They used to bring him in to control the mobs.
Too slow. This is your end. Take that.
Fail to recall all you like. It's okay. I'll recall it for you. I will recall it on your behalf. No problem, Lewis. I'm about to head out myself as well. It's late. But yeah, now, somehow, as much as I think you can get the cooldowns low, like, I think you can get good results, a defensive set honestly seems to work better for Keelin because cooldown-wise, it's much more forgiving. So, if we look at the differentials in his skills now, this is a 7.2 second cooldown, whereas if I were to modify this to the defensive set, and I'll show you guys once I'm back in town, there is a drastic difference in the cooldown, and it's those extra seconds that make a difference, because with the full cooldown, you know, you are able to spam it as if it is a movement skill. And that, I think, creates a big difference in the fights. So, power-wise, you're getting way more power. Totally understandable. But without this extra little bit of cooldown, you're just losing on efficiency and utility. So power isn't always everything. Even for the bosses, you can just dash more to kill them. You know what I'm saying? So, wrong one. This should be the plague set. Actually, wait, I could... Oh, yeah, no, I don't want that. Let's use the plague set. There we are. And we'll swap over the hunter processor. There it is. Okay, so with this, you're looking at a cooldown of 5.5 seconds. Roughly 2 whole seconds. Doesn't sound like a lot, but it affects all your skills, including your void corrosion as well, which means you're firing off your skills faster, so you're essentially capitalizing on more damage. So cooldown is still champion, you know? So, yep. I think it is a very, very drastic difference. Hey, that guy's got a gun badge medal. I only have 1 medal, but I could get the other one, but I don't feel like it. Own level 4 unique ability weapon. Someday, I guess. I could get the others, but brother, Okay, that's it for me. Thank you, ladies and gents. All right, I hope you guys have enjoyed my stream today. Lots of good banter, lots of fun moments, and we got a lot of good testing done. For anyone that wants the conclusion for Blair, all right, the Slayer set does give him the best bang for his buck. Keelin, I'll have to test the Slayer set, and then I'll learn from there. Once you acquire a metal ruby, you go to the same place as your title. So by pressing up there, there's title, and then there's medal. So mine is the 1-star relay order victory. Apparently I wasn't even wearing one. So then it'll show up here. All right. Oh, no. I can answer this right before I go, Ruby. No problem at all. Okay. Thank you all very much. You guys have been a wonderful audience. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning for more Last Epoch. Have fun. And I'll catch you on the next one. Don't do anything weird while I'm gone, yeah? No, don't worry. I was blind too. It was Chad who taught me that. GG and good night.